Hello my fellow lobsters, and welcome back to another command block video. So today we are going to be making a command block video in Minecraft Bedrock Edition, which is a little bit different than what we normally do, as we normally just do it in Java Edition. So today, as well, if you've noticed, there's the enchanting tables and bookshelves. So if you guessed it, you're right. We're doing enchanted items in Bedrock Edition. So basically how this works is it's very simple. You can press this and then you can get your pickaxe. This is just vanilla, and then this can give you 2 items. It has a bit of a delay, but it works perfectly. And the way this works is for the main one, it replaces the items. For this one, it will clone a dropper, this dropper specifically, that has 2 pre-enchanted items in it, and then after that it will just activate the dropper twice. So let's get into how to make these. So first off, we are going to need, for the first one, we're going to need a command block and a chain command block. So I'm just going to set this up in a smaller area, and I am going to just put, let's just go with bookshelves in the middle so you can actually see the buttons. So I'm going to put that right there, and then I'm going to I only have to use 2 command blocks if I want 1 enchantment on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in this command, I'm going to put /replaceitem entity at p, and if you're doing some sort of buying kit system, you do tag equals whatever the tag is, entity at p, and then you do slot.weapon.mainhand 0, and this is actually the slot number. 0 means that it's going to be exactly in their main hand, and then you're going to put whatever item. So I'm going to put, actually this time I'm going to do let's go with a netherite shovel for some reason. So we have our it gives you the netherite shovel, so we're just going to test that out, make sure it works. So we'll go over here and we will press this button, and now we have a netherite shovel. Quickly notice that it does replace the item in your main hand, so it could take away the stuff. If you want to fix that and make it so it doesn't do it, it won't give you the items, it'll just enchant it if there's something in your hands, but you're going to put keep netherite shovel, and then if you press this button again, it won't do anything if there's something in your hand. So that's basically how you would fix that, but I'm not going to do that because I'm just making a kit selector and I want to make sure everything works perfectly. So I'm going to do that, and now I'm going to do /enchant at p, let's go with efficiency 3. So basically what this will do every time is it's going to give us the item, and we have to put a delay on this just to make sure that it actually enchants on the right point in time, because if you don't, it'll actually take longer than if it has a delay. So if we just press this button, we're going to get an enchanted item almost instantly, and it doesn't have any error at all. So basically what you're going to want to do is have a replace item command block here with this command. I'll put it down in the description, /replaceitem entity at p slot.weapon.mainhand 0 netherite shovel, or whatever item you want after that. And if you want data, or if you want a certain number of them, you put it there, and then data would go there. So if I wanted to give myself a damaged one, I would do that, and I would get a damaged netherite shovel. See, it gives me damaged, give me a damaged item, and then after that, I'm going to put an enchantment chain /enchant at p, and then the enchantments, and you want the first one to have a delay, but assuming you want it to give multiple enchantments, here's what you're going to want to do. So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to do /enchant at p, let's go with unbreaking 2, and /enchant at p silk touch, and it should work seamlessly and perfect. So if we press this, we immediately get an unbreaking 2 silk touch and efficiency netherite shovel, and this does not matter what slot we have it in. That's why we have the replace item in the main hand. So that's basically how you would do that. Now we're going on to the more complicated way. So this one, you can actually give yourself more than one enchanted item. You can actually give yourself up to 9. You can give yourself 18 if you actually want to do multiple droppers. But basically, what you do for this is you're going to want to, once again, have a command chain, and I'm going to put a dropper in the ground, and I'm going to get myself a couple enchanted items. Let's go with actually 3 this time. So we're going to give ourselves 3 enchanted items. We want a golden shovel, a netherite axe, and diamond leggings. So we'll enchant the diamond leggings. Slash enchant at P. Let's go with projectile protection 3, and then we'll do efficiency 4. And finally, we're going to also give efficiency 4 to this one, but we're also going to give it unbreaking 3 and mending. So this technique is a little more, it requires a little more commands, but this will definitely save you time, and it will make sure that the player actually gets the items. So basically what you're going to want to do is you just want to put these 3 items in there, like that, and now we're going to start setting up the command chain. So basically we're going to want to put our first command block as a clone command block. So what we're going to do is we're going to crouch on top of it. This can ensure accuracy if you actually place blocks around you, so that you can know you're on top of the block. So we're on -17, 3, or -17, 4, 10, but we want to go 1 block down because the Y level should be 1 lower. So basically, we're going to go -17, 3, 10. So what we're doing is we're getting the exact coordinates of this block, and we're going to put it in the command block twice because we want it to be like that exact block. So we're going to do that. So slash clone -17, 3, 10, and -17, 3, 10. Okay, so basically that's the base command, and then what you're going to want to do after that is you want to walk a couple blocks back. Honestly, it could literally be right here. It does not really matter at all where you clone it to. So -17, 4, 11 is where we're going to clone it to. And we don't have to worry about putting it in the ground for 11, because we want to clone it onto where I just placed that grass block, basically. So now that we've done that, we're going to just make sure that works, that cloning command, and perfect. It clones exactly to the area that we want, and it gives us it has the golden shovel, the netherite axe, and the diamond leggings. If we rearrange these and we were to press the button again, everything will be in there. If we even just take it all out and we press the button again, everything's still all in there. So that's perfect. And the next step is to get the redstone blocks and everything to be placed there. So what we're going to want to do is we want to put a 1 tick delay right after we place that, and right after we clone this. So we're placing a chain command block that goes like that, and we are going to put a 1 tick delay, and we're going to place a redstone block on top of this, which the coordinates would be -17, 5, 11, or in general 1 block higher or to the side or whatever. I like to do 1 block higher because it's easier. You just have to change the Y level by 1, but wherever you want to clone it, as long as it will activate this dropper. So we're going to do slash set block -17, 5, 11 redstone block, and then 2 ticks after that we want to set that block to air so it can reactivate it. So slash set block -17, 5, 11 air. Okay, so we're going to do that, and then we are going to do the same thing again, and literally if you want to, you could just clone these command blocks over here. And actually, yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. But basically, we're just going to repeat that same set of commands once for every single item that's in here. So since we have 3, we're going to repeat this set of commands 3 times. So we're going to have 6 chain commands that are going to be basically set block redstone, set block air, and they're going to have a delay. So we're going to do that again, slash set block -17 5 11 redstone block, and we want to put a 1 tick delay on this. Let me just make sure I got my coordinates right. Yep, okay. So, and then we're going to do slash set block -17 5 11 air. We're going to put a 2 tick delay on this, and then we are going to repeat that one more time. And there we go, slash set block -17 5 11 redstone block. We put a 1 tick delay, and finally slash set block -17 5 11 air. So that's basically what we need to do. Make sure you put the delay in the command blocks or it will not work, because it will just, that redstone will not activate, and you need the delay also to make sure that the dropper can actually shoot out the item. And if these delays are not working for you, the best thing to do is to actually increase them by 1 each. And if you can get it once at the point where it gives you all the items, that's perfect. So the final step is to do this. We're going to do a 5 tick delay on this one, slash TP at E type equals item, and then at P. So basically what this does is it teleports all the items that just got spat out by this dropper to the nearest player who pressed this button. So what we can do also, if we want to make sure we don't have any problems with, for example, other ones nearby, if you want to repeat this kind of command chain nearby, what we're going to do is we are going to put a radius around this. So let's just say radius is 10, for example. We just have to make sure it hits here. So we could also do x, we could also put the x coordinates and everything, x equals 17, y equals 5, z equals 11, and then r equals 3. So then we can guarantee it's in the right spot. And if we want to make this even more secure, what we can actually do is we can place blocks around it and on top of that dropper too, just to make sure the items don't escape and we can guarantee that they're in the right spot. So basically, now we're going to test this out. If we press this button, we should get these exact items here in any random order. If you want to make it a specific order, you can just clone a bunch of droppers and activate them all in a certain order. Either way, if we press this button, then we got everything except for the shovel, apparently. We're going to make sure, yeah, so the problem right now is it didn't activate another time. So then what we want to do is we actually want to press the button and see what it looks like. So yeah, so it gave us everything but the axe this time. So what we're going to do now is we are actually going to increase the delays of everything. So we're going to increase the delays of the set block air to 3, and we're going to see if that works. We don't actually have to increase the delay of everything unless it really isn't working how it should. So let's try this again, and now it worked perfectly. So as you can see, this is one of the best ways to actually give yourself specific items, using how basically you can give yourself these items in Minecraft Bedrock Edition, and it works super well. And if you want to prevent players from activating this twice, you can just teleport them away, basically to the selector or to the lobby or whatever you want to do, just to make sure they don't pick the same kit and get double items or whatever. But either way, this works very well, and it's definitely an alternative to using any of the external apps and everything that can give yourself enchanted, that can edit the data of items. But either way, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in our next video. Goodbye!